What's good, YouTube? It's your boy D-Rev. Today we're here to figure out who will dethrone the tribal chief. Who do y'all think is gonna beat Roman Reigns? Me personally, I'm thinking somebody like, we all think Cody's gonna beat him, but I feel like it's not gonna be Cody. I feel like he might lose it before that. I feel like Solo might get him. Bold statement, I know, but if it happens, make sure y'all run this back and remember I said it. Solo is going to beat Roman Reigns for the title. First time coming across channel, make sure I go ahead and click that thumbs up, show me your support, and also subscribe because I'm almost at 3,000 subscribers. So please subscribe, please. Like I just wanted to get that before Christmas. I mean, not before Christmas. I wanted to get 3,000 subscribers before New Year's, and I'm very close. And if all y'all subscribe right now, I'll get it. But hey, man, without further ado, let's get into this. Let's see who's gonna beat the tribal chief in his eyes. And I also want to know what y'all think too. Let me know in the comments.
Days since Roman Reigns has been pinned. He's held the Universal Championship for 741 days, and he's been the undisputed WWE Universal Champion for nearly 200 days. Roman Reigns has
This video came out 2 months ago, so put that in account.
unquestionably entered into God mode. The Tribal Chief has wrecked everyone in his path, starting with The Fiend and Braun Strowman. Then there was his cousin Jey Uso, and we discovered that nobody is safe from this monster, including his very own bloodline. Kevin Owens tried to put an end early into his run, but failed miserably, and the man was literally run over. Roman Reigns was ready to kill KO in order to retain his title. Daniel Bryan had one of the better efforts, but it didn't end too well for him. Roman Reigns beat him so bad that it sent him to the minor leagues. The rated R.
He just called AEW the minor leagues. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's disrespectful, bro. AEW is not the minor leagues. It's not the minor leagues. I mean, if you want to compare it to WWE, I guess you could call it the minor league just because it's not as global. But AEW is not the minor leagues as far as talent. They're not the minor leagues.
Our superstar wished that he stayed retired because Edge,
and that's coming from a
voiced by
WWE guy.
Roman Reigns, and one of the times was the ultimate sign of disrespect. I've never seen a man dominate two people to the point where he stacked them onto each other for the victory. Cesaro was finally given a world championship opportunity only to be humbled. Roman Reigns was forced to show him that there was a reason he was never in the main event scene. Rey Mysterio thought he had a chance and thought wrong. John Cena made his grand return with one goal in mind: to end the championship run and save WWE, but he couldn't even get the job done. John Cena lost and hasn't had a match since. Finn Balor was next in line.
Oh my gosh, what a spear.
The demon. Sami Zayn's attempt was just laughable. The Tribal Chief put Goldberg to sleep. Matt Riddle put up a good fight, but he didn't walk out as champion. And Brock Lesnar was buried, quite literally putting a nail on the coffin of that long-time rivalry. Drew McIntyre was the closest.
Hold on, bro. Why is Jay coming around the corner with the steps like he was finna put that on him?
A nail on the coffin of that long-time rivalry.
Look behind my head. Look at Jay. Watch him. I'm gonna move my head. I'm gonna move my head down. Hold on. Let me do this. Oh. Never mind. Just watch Jay. Watch Jay.
Buried, quite literally putting a nail on the coffin of that long-time rivalry. Drew McIntyre was the closest to dethroning him, and just when he thought he was going to do it, he fell short in front of 60,000 people rooting for him. Roman Reigns has clearly been unstoppable. He's destroyed pretty much the entire roster, and this got a lot of people asking, who's going to be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns?
I think it's gonna be Solo.
Wrestling has more than.
We all think Cody. Cody.
The name that seems to pop up the most to answer that question is Cody Rhodes.
We all think
the
Cody.
American Nightmare came back to WWE with one goal in mind: to win the WWE Championship for his father. The only person standing in his way is Roman Reigns. Therefore, when he recovers from surgery, fans are hoping to see a return and a victory at the Royal Rumble. Cody winning the 30-man Battle Royal would just be the beginning of this journey.
But I think that's too predictable. I don't think it's gonna be Cody anymore. Originally, because everybody wants it to be Cody. It's not gonna be Cody because it's too predictable. Everybody wants it to be Cody. It's not gonna be Cody. Cody might be the final 3, but he's gonna get eliminated. I feel like Solo might pull it through. I really think Solo might win. I don't know why. I just have the gut feeling that Solo might do it. And he'll have no choice but to go up against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. If The Rock doesn't show up.
It would end with him dethroning the undisputed WWE Universal Champion in the main event of WrestleMania.
I might be tripping, but I just feel like that might happen. You gotta.
I love that idea, and I'm not
against
just think. And I would actually be happy to see it play out. I don't think he's the best person. I don't think he's the best option to take down Roman Reigns. I think there's a stronger story out there for somebody else.
Okay, what you
So
think?
you're probably wondering, who is it? Should WWE create a new star with Montez Ford, somebody that can transcend into the main event scene with his victory? No, I don't think so.
Okay,
How
what you
about
think?
Logan Paul?
No.
With his popularity, he can become the WWE's next big thing.
No.
Nah, not Logan Paul.
not ready.
What about Braun Breaker? He's got all the potential in the world, but I don't think he's
not
ready
ready.
just yet.
Not
How
for- not
about
for
Randy
that.
Orton, who's a legend that's
I would
got a
love for
decade
it to be
left in the
Randy.
tank? As much as I would love to see it, it's not him either. All right, here's the last choice, The Rock. No, unfortunately, it's not Dwayne Johnson either. It's none of those men. Instead, it's a man who has unfinished business with Roman Reigns. A man that always seems to have his number.
I can see
A
Seth.
man that I believe Roman Reigns genuinely fears. A man who knows him best because they came into the business together as
see Seth.
brothers.
Sierra Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta.
At all, because I feel like I didn't say it, but I was thinking it. So I think it's either gonna be Solo, Seth, maybe Bray, and possibly Cody. Those. Well, I gotta pick one more because it's only room for one more. I go Kevin Owens. So Solo, Seth, Kevin Owens, and the other names I said I don't remember now. Hey, Kevin Owens. I forgot the other one. But hey, y'all heard me the first time. If you didn't hear me, just rewind it. But hey, that's the 5 people I think will beat him. So yeah, that's probably the 5 y'all thought of too. Let me know who y'all think are gonna beat him. 3 people that are going to beat, or could possibly, or 3 people you want to beat Roman.
Him
I'll leave it
with
at
a
that.
pedigree. To make the situation worse, he even defeated him at the next pay-per-view to take away his championship. Seth Rollins continuously defeated Roman Reigns. He took his championships away, and he even stole the fans. Seth Rollins has always had his number, Believe it or not, the first 8 years of Roman's career was absolutely hindered by Rollins. It was time for Reigns to make a drastic change, or else he would have been the biggest failed project in wrestling history.
Feed them in and watch them all get slaughtered because this is my island.
Roman Reigns did indeed make that change, turning himself from a failure to
and
one
a
of the
relevancy
goats of this business. It was actually with the help of Seth Rollins, and I don't think he even knows just how much he played a part in this transformation. Roman Reigns studied every meticulous move made by Seth Rollins in 2014 and implemented it into this run. Step 1, join the dark side. Nice guys finish last, so you need to become the villain. Seth Rollins became an egotistical maniac, and Roman Reigns followed and won't stop until everyone acknowledges him. Step 2, wreck everyone and leave. If you're going to become number 1, you've got to take down everyone in your path, including family. Seth Rollins did it to his brothers, while Roman Reigns abused his cousins. Step 3, find a Wiseman. If you're going to be successful, you're going to need a mentor, and Seth Rollins had Triple H, while Roman Reigns had his special counsel, Paul Heyman.
I feel like this is a reach. I don't think this was something that was on purpose. I feel like this is a reach.
I hate you.
The Shield betrayal, the heist at WrestleMania 31, the pedigree at Extreme Rules in 2016, the championship loss at Money in the Bank, stealing the fans away from Roman Reigns, the hate growing, Roman Reigns' career continuing to dwindle. All of that happened because of Seth Rollins, and I think it's very clear that Roman Reigns has a lot of trauma because of it, and Seth Rollins is the Frankenstein of this monster that we see today. And Roman Reigns has not been able to let go of that trauma, and he's despised Seth Rollins for ruining his career.
He deserves this. He deserves this.
Roman Reigns believes that Seth Rollins deserves this pain because this is Roman Reigns unloading all of that pain from his trauma that occurred over the last 10 years onto Seth. This is emotional damage turning into a physical assault. If you've been wondering how long he's held onto that trauma, just take a look at that tight grip. The tightness supply shows just how hard it's been for him to let go of all these moments. So Roman Reigns believes this is what Seth Rollins deserves. The man is so broken that he admitted that Seth Rollins took a piece of him, and he has not been the same since, which is why he turned into the man he is today. So you ask the question, who should dethrone Roman Reigns? But I think you should be asking the question, who can actually defeat him? And the answer to that is Seth freaking Rollins. There isn't anybody else that can take him down.
Seth.
He's the only person who can beat him because he's the one who created him. It is his duty, his responsibility to dethrone Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins has got to take a look in the mirror and take some accountability. His actions have consequences, and one of those consequences is ruining a man's life, unfortunately making him suffer to the point where he loses his mind. Seth Rollins needs to right this wrong. With the 10-year anniversary of the Shield coming up at Survivor Series, that would be the perfect moments for Rollins to dethrone him. As the match comes to a close, prior to hitting him with a final curb stomp, Seth Rollins should shed a tear and apologize for everything that he's done before the 1, 2, 3. And then hopefully Roman Reigns will be free of his demons.
What? What? Why would Seth Rollins cry and say sorry? That's not what the Visionary does. Anyway, hopefully y'all enjoyed that video. I'm curious to know, like, who do y'all think is going to beat Roman? I say, I agree with the Seth Rollins assessment, but like I said, Solo, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Bray Wyatt, and I forgot the other name that I said. I still can't think of it. That's the people I think are gonna possibly dethrone Roman. Hopefully they do. One of them do. Oh, Kevin Owens. I think that was the last one. Unless I repeated it. I don't know. I'm tired, alright? Yo, I just got off work, alright? I literally just got off work and I'm making this video for y'all before I go to sleep. So hopefully y'all like this video. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy D-Rib, man. I'm out.